live. Okay. We are going live. It's nice. Just want to set it here. Stream. Hi, Betsy. Nice to meet you today. Hope you are doing great. Hope you are doing fine. I fucked up with my day today. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm good, Ben. Thanks. How are you guys? Is everything good for you? I'm good, but the views are going down, so I'm not really that satisfied. Maybe because we don't have like lots of the news, but it's fine. Totally insane. Hi. Kari Salojoki. Oh, Finland. Nice. Awesome place. Pirguru, hi. How are you doing, guys? Is everything good? Is everything okay? So we'll see that we have some of the frontline images. Some of the wrestling in Russia. Sounds good, yeah, I think. Trump just announced India deal. What's going on? But India deal? Yeah, he says that India stopped purchasing, or not stop, but reduce purchasing Russian oil. So yeah, I think I shared it. We have it here. Just I'm gonna move myself here, maybe in this corner. How it's better to do it without interfering. Maybe right corner here. No, it's better lower corner here. Gonna make me small again. It was an honor to speak with Prime Minister Modi of India this morning. He is one of my greatest friends and a powerful and respected leader of his country. He spoke about many things, include trade and ending the war with Russia and Ukraine. He agreed to stop buying Russian oil. So far, Indian companies, they reduced by one quarter. So they're not completely stopped purchasing Russian oil, but government companies, they stopped. But they have lots of the private companies and they still continue to operate. And to buy much more from the United States and potentially Venezuela. So you see this maneuver from Donald Trump. He is not really interested in Ukraine. He is interested into selling more of the United States oil and Venezuela, which he thinks is he may own in the future. So it's like opening the opportunity, like Venezuela. If you want to cooperate, you have the customer for you in India. But Venezuela was selling the same oil to India without the United States. They were selling it with the help of Russia using Shadow Fleet. Nice mojito cocktail. This will help end the war in Ukraine, but we see that it's not his main thing why he is forcing India not to purchase oil from Russia, which is taking place right now with thousands of people dying each and every week. Well, actually, Donald Trump, he also wants to finish this war, but again, it's his own private interest. He wants to obtain a Nobel Peace Prize, and this war is it's not convenient for him. He wants to make the deal with Russia, and he cannot do it while the war is continuing, because it's the big obstacle. Yeah. Thousands of people. Our friendship and respect for Prime Minister Modi, and as per his request, effective immediately. We agreed to trade deal between United States and India whereby the United States will charge reduced reciprocal or I don't know how to read this word. Tariff, reciprocal, lowering it from 25% to 18%. They will likewise move forward to reduce their tariffs on non-tariff barriers against the United States to zero. So we see 1/4 of reduction from 25 to 18. It's the same as India reduced 1/4 of purchasing Russian oil. So if you purchase 1/4 less Russian oil, you'll receive 1/4 less tariffs. Logical. The Prime Minister also committed to buy American as much higher level, in addition to over $500 billion of United States energy, technology, agriculture, coal, and many other products. Our amazing relationship with India will be even stronger going forward. Prime Minister Modi and I are two people that get things done, something that cannot be said for most. Thank you for attention to this matter. Well, yeah, India is actually winning in this trade war between the United States and Europe, also with those tariffs. So there was the trade deal organized by Europe, for European-Indian trade. It was their please ban the tequila shooter one. Who is the tequila shooter one? I do not ban people on someone's request. I ban people then I see that they violate something. And why should I ban someone? Trump, what? Reciprocal. Okay. No mentioning on Biden. Yeah, no mentioning on Biden. Oh, tomorrow Rutte is going to Kiev. There is the information that the central part of Kiev will be blocked. Interesting. Danny, what are you drinking? It's some sort of the mojito cocktail, you see. Mojito cocktail. I don't know. I just bought it to try. It's nice. Your own promise, Dennis, I don't like. What kind of the promise? I don't remember. And how I can ban people who do not appear in the chat. He's calling Renini call good. So what I promise? Can you remind me? Give me a time code or whatever. Why you push me for something? I don't know. Stop, please. Why is not impeach the Trump? Why is not impeached the Trump? Why he's not impeached? There is not enough majority in Congress to call for it. THC. Did you watch the movie Melania? No, we discussed it, I think, yesterday. I didn't watch it. We don't have that movie in cinema. And if we had, I think it could have been in German here. So I wouldn't understand. Maybe I can watch it later on. You know, Melania is one of those movies that go straight forward as a B rating movie. Did Trump really call Melania the mother of Europe? I haven't heard that. The mother of Europe. Jesus. This is something interesting. We have the news, okay, for this X platform. I'm gonna move myself here. The government has approved a white list of Starlink terminals. Verified terminals stay online, unverified terminals disconnected. This blocks Russian drone use, secures communication, and protects energy infrastructure. We are grateful to Elon Musk for this cooperation. Should I retweet? Okay, I will repost. You're welcome. So Elon Musk, he wants, I think it's about his reputation as well. I think he is interested in it. But there is the program, yeah? And it seems like today I saw even instructions for Ukrainian users. Yeah. So it's like whitelist for Starlink. How to verify the terminal via DIA or TSNAP. TSNAP, it's the special like check service points where you can like go through services of the like passports, marriages, something like that. Registering property for yourself. Here's the instruction. So for big businesses, it can be done online because they have the verification, special verification things in DIA application. But for private guys and small businesses, they should go to those services physically. It's understandable that Russians cannot do it, so soon Starlink will be blocked for Russians entirely, and for Ukraine it will work without any speed limits. Absolutely. This conversation will get more comments than Melania document viewership on Premiere. Yeah, Cat. Who needs banning this time? It's not me. I just got here. Ratusmaga. Yeah. Chadens, Elon made first proper thing. Maybe do you agree that will make a big difference on the front? It's really big damage for Russians. Yeah, I agree, Danny. Yeah. Here it's why it wasn't done before. Maybe it also depends on the Ukrainian side. Because with the new Defense Minister Fedorov, I think we'll have lots and lots of other positivities. Fedorov is really open for, he understands how it works. The previous defense minister was really silly. And all of them were not like, oh, Starlink, so Starlink, Russians are using Starlink, oh, what can we do? And this guy, he like saw that Russians are using drones, there is the issue, and he started all of that. And it works. What do you think of Swedish stuff, the package donated recently, and nuclear weapons? About nuclear weapons, I don't understand your question, but about Swedish stuff, it's good. It seems to be the largest package, including sub-radars, could be very effective against drones and electronic warfare, so Sweden really helps. I pointed it out in my last video. Adolek11, hi, nice to meet you. Thanks for following. Greetings from Poland. Oh, nice. I'll play something in English because I'm starting to learn. Nice to meet you. Dzień dobry. Greetings to Poland. Nice to meet you too. What did I promise? Total insane. Please stop composting my brain. I'm not going to spend my time searching for this username on the main channel. Do you understand how many of the hate comments are out there? I don't give a fuck, honestly. If I see someone is doing something in the chat, I will ban. So please relax and don't tell me that I promised something, whatever. What I promised. Come on, be calm, okay, and enjoy your time. Don't push me. Don't push the horses. Because it's too much annoying. Come on. What are your hobbies? Yeah, I like motorcycling. I like filming videos and stuff. Uh-huh. In Pokrov's direction, we have the situation for Russian army. Near Pokrovsk, a swarm of FPV drones saved Ukrainian soldiers from captivity and effectively destroyed a Russian sabotage and reconnaissance group. Mm-hmm. There again. Well, the question is how our guys went to this position of being almost complete, like encircled. Yeah, Russians are basically were from every side, and then drones start to arrive on Russians. I think it's kind of late reaction, right? Well, still there was coordination, and Russians failed with their mission. But again, it tells that our guys could be vulnerable, and Russians they may advance quite further. Pokrov's direction. Something new. It's interesting if I have it on my Kosk map. I mean geolocation at what really happened there. Damn, I have a headache. A little bit. Okay, it seems to be a Pokros. No, he is not pointing out this event. So far, I don't see it. I mean, my Kosi usually is very fast. If something is happening, he puts everything on his map, but yeah, nothing new actually. In Pokros there, I wonder where particularly it happened. But it was definitely a close call here. Yeah. 4 of the Ukrainian soldiers staying in a trench, and the Russians encircled them from multiple directions, and luckily swarm of drones. I wonder what our guys are saying. So well done. Yeah, but what song is, I don't know what song, but this is like, first of all, why it happened. Boom. Yeah, my video here. First of all, why it happened. For the first time, Russian tools Santsepek was destroyed on the Russian territory in Belgrade Oblast. The operation was carried out by 72nd Separate Mechanized Brigade. I see Bukhanka van. But the main target is, of course, on. They were moving it, so it was on the way. Probably fully loaded. Yeah, and there was the big kaboom. You will not see it, but there was the huge kaboom. Really, it was fully loaded. Well, if there is the crew inside, they are all perished, of course. Yay, the kaboom. I saw the Soundsuperk in real life. Then they put it to Maidan Square. It was the Independence Day of Ukraine. And there is a very, very small space between the hatch and this rocket artillery block, where people, like, the hatch itself is very small, and also the space is very small. So the fast evacuation, I guess, of this system, really fast, even like from the tank, is not possible. It's very inconvenient how they designed this. Soundsuperk. I won't say it's like not possible, but yeah, it's crazy. Are you upsetting everyone? We are have to have good timeless. Hi from UK. Hi. I'm watching WWE. Yeah, it seems like also like WWE, but with some of the gear. They became good Russians. Are you drinking alcohol? Yes, I'm Ukrainian. Yasny Zori. Hello. It's mojito cocktail. Mojito. I already showed it. Yeah, you stay awesome, Betsy, too. They might find their teeth. Yeah, probably. But under some certain temperature, teeth are also burning down. Oh, Infantino wants Russians, this fucking corrupt prick, he wants Russians to play football once again.
Let me say that I'm always against, as I'm against bans, I'm against boycotts as well. I think they don't bring anything. Actually, the contrary, they just contribute to create more hatred. Let me say that.
So FIFA president Gianni Infantino said that the ban on participation of Russian athletes should be lifted. We have to definitely. Is it definite? Because this ban has not achieved anything. It has just created more frustration and hatred. He said he believes having girls and boys from Russia being able to play football games in other parts of Europe would help. Fuck them. I strongly disagree. Russian sports in every match is a part of Russian politics, yes. And most Russian athletes openly support Kremlin's regime. Yeah. They even carried sometimes Z symbolics. Even athletes who were allowed to participate even in Olympic Games, some of them protested with some of the Z symbols later on. They were disqualified, but that's the part of the Russian propaganda machine, Russian ideology, and those corrupt bastards, they just receive money from Kremlin and that's it. And they propel those narratives. And FIFA is, I guess, definition of corruption. It's probably the most corrupt sport organization in the world. By the way, based in Switzerland. They have the main headquarters here in Switzerland. If it is Switzerland, it doesn't mean that there is no corruption, right? Even some of the FIFA officials were frustrated with FIFA Nobel Peace Prize, just FIFA Peace Prize that was given to President Trump. And now we have the jokes about Melania, that she might obtain FIFA Oscar. FIFA Oscar for Melania. What do you think will happen with America after Donald? Nobody knows. Nobody expected those events to happen, that Donald Trump could be elected. Like, if someone said like 2 years ago that Donald will be the president of USA again, but I think not many people would believe in that it is possible. But now it's complete mess up. So what it could be next, I don't know. Hopefully a return to normality. Anyone see the Melania movie? Melania is a beautiful lady. Maybe. At least she used to be. What the hell? 3D printed fiber optic maritime drones. Really?
Надрукований на 3D принтері.
That's the small kind of the drone.
Зроблений весь корпус зроблений на 3D принтері. Придуманий.
It's printed on 3D printer.
Задуманий нами. Зроблений нами власноруч на 3D принтері. Оптоволоконні засоби, які працюють на оптоволокні, вони невидимі. І це нам дозволяє дойти до цілі як мого засобів зв'язку, якими можна
Yeah,
дойти
this,
до цілі і поражати.
how to call it? Katushka. How to call it? I forgot this name. Katushka. Coil, yeah. Coil, 20 kilometers. Not really that big, but it's interesting. I also wonder why not to leave the coil on the ground. Like, for example, you put just the wire. Why those FPV drones and this maritime drone, why they carry this coil? It's like extra weight, right? Why not to leave the coil on the ground and just to connect this cable to the drone so it flies just with the cable? I wonder. What do you think, guys? Is it something has to do with maneuverability, I guess, yeah? Because, yeah, I think it's maneuverability after all. I think it's maneuverability. And maybe less tension. Oh, Trump commented Epstein Island. Trump, I never went to the infested Epstein Island, but almost all of these crook Democrats and their droners did. Not only wasn't I friendly with, come on, everybody knows that you were friends. But based upon information that just been released by Department of Justice, Epstein and sleazebag line author named Michael Wolff conspired in order to damage me and or my presidency. So much of the radical left. I never went to the infested Epstein Island, but almost all of this. Okay. So there is, again, they all say, like Elon Musk says, oh no, I didn't go there, but in those emails he really wanted to go, but he was so nerdy that they didn't take him to, like, take me to the most hot party you have. But they didn't. He said that himself, yeah. You would have to pull the whole wire, seems logical. Oh, yeah. Maybe, yes. If the coil is on the ground, it could get tangled easily. Yeah, I think it's also like maneuverability and also lowering the weight, yeah, I think. Yeah, FIFA wants to unban Russian football players. Fuck them. Oh, today is the aviation accident happened in Russia. We have some of the photos. More photos. This is Russian registration DA42. This one. Airplane. Well, not this particular one. This is the different registration, but the plane type is the same. This is the training flight. Was. So a Diamond DA-42 aircraft crashed near Orsk. Orsk has been hit multiple of the times. There are lots of the Russian refineries. During a training flight, all 3 people on board, 2 cadets and 1 instructor, were killed. The A-42 NG aircraft in Russian service has questionable background. It is a light twin-engine aircraft originally developed by Austrian manufacturer Diamond Aircraft Industries. Despite the introduction of the international sanctions, the company continued to supply aircraft technical documentation and production equipment to Russia. As a result, in 2021, Russia's Ural Works of Civil Aviation launched localized serial assembly of Da-42 aircraft in a closed production cycle. Due to the sanction violation, numerous Russian pilots were able to receive flight training on this aircraft type. Yeah, fuckers, this company, Diamond Aircraft Industries. Oh, we have the full video of how Russians. This is how Russians were going in circling. Oh, that's the dugout was there, and Russians already imprisoned. It seems like Ukrainian soldiers. And later on, drones finished them. There was also the info. I don't know if I have it on Max 25. Like one of the guys, Ukrainian guy, was imprisoned. I'll scroll myself. One of the guys was imprisoned, Ukrainian. He was wounded and he convinced Russians to surrender. It's kind of interesting. He was imprisoned by Russians and he convinced Russians to be imprisoned. That's crazy. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't see those news, but they were published on some channel. I don't remember what channel. Maybe special Kherson cat. Yeah, it seems like. Okay, later on. More videos on pilot block. Yeah, I should film something. Someone should look at the travel and flight logs on everyone in the files to find out where the new island now is. The sick people didn't just give up on doing what they did. Steven, I think so, yeah. But apparently Musk did not go. Just maybe he would have exposed Epstein if was allowed there. Social media is just having. Well, maybe so far we don't know lots of the stuff. They just spam those files left and right, and it's hard to define what is happening. I saw videos showing a rotting old Ilyushin 96 take off Russia despite desperate for aircraft. No, it's. I think that video was filmed before the war, full-scale war in Ukraine. They just took it somewhere to fly. It's not connected to the shortage. It was filmed before the war. It's an old video. And do not judge the airplane the way it looks. Yeah, we also had like kind of the nasty aircraft, Boeing 737 Classic. It was all crippled. The paint job was done terribly, but everything was working fine. Pilot life, yeah, I don't miss it, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know where I saw this information, but it was published by someone. Belgorod, some of the strikes by Ukraine. And Russians try to kaboom the drones with Kalashnikov, but there was bigger kaboom. Maybe they shut down the drone, who knows, but they published this in those videos. Yeah, I think it was the air explosion. in the skies. Maybe they shot down the drone. According to the information, Russia is preparing the strike on Ukraine, maybe even this night. For the last day, there are no big news really happening. Maybe that's why my views went down. Epstein helped. Okay, I need to translate it in English. Epstein helped Vitaly Churkin, the permanent representative of Russia to the United Nations, to find a job for his son. This is known from their correspondence in 2016. Permanent representatives thanked the pedophile, calling him an excellent teacher for his son. And in response, Epstein wrote that the first job had already been confirmed and everything would be excellently done. In addition, Epstein invited Churkin to private parties at his home, where the guests also included American presidents. And we have this correspondence. Vitaly Churkin, over here, here's his surname. And from Epstein, it seems like, Spasibo you. He just needed to understand American biz habits. You're a great teacher, thanks. Any Maxim help is confidential. Of course, we see it. Of course. So they're like behind the curtains, they're making the deals, those politicians, elite, business elite. Yeah, doesn't matter, Russia, not Russia. Some Polish newspaper published the information that unmanned aircraft fall at near the military base with the ammunition storage, 70 meters from this storage room. Radio Z published. Incidents said in the place of Przanysh. Okay. Around 100 kilometers north from Warsaw. Many military guys were monitoring the drone flight. One more drone. What kind of the drone? They do not specify. Interesting. No surprise there, yeah. Videos I saw say that they are bringing old aircraft out of storage because they can't get parts of their current fleet. Yeah. Debray Jonathan, thank you so much for support. And greetings to Canada, I guess, yeah? Greetings. As I'm gonna show the video about Epstein. It might be true. I guess he says about it. Cooper's Take. What did he say? Yeah, Osmongo filmed before. Actually, good video about Epstein. I was surprised that he was like that. Land of Fades, greetings. Looking through the files and motherfucker knew everyone and did everything. Yeah, it looks like there are not many politicians or elite who were not involved into this stuff. The whole world has been there. Yeah. Even from Netherlands, yeah. Even Norwegian Queen, it seems like she was in those files. there is the scandal around Norwegian queen and her son. I think her son was jailed for some years and for not for homicide, I guess, but for something really terrible as well. What is this? This is Ukraine's Marichka naval drone. Reportedly has up to 1,000-kilometer range and a large warhead and has completed tests but hasn't been used in combat yet. With a speed of about 10 kilometers an hour, it's basically a slow, long-range torpedo meant for stationary targets like bridge supports or dock ships. Looks like a rocket, really, but it's torpedo drone submarine, maybe.
Ще одне наше дітище, це підводний дрон Марічка. Технічні характеристики в неї.
But it looks like it's just a project.
От і місяці.
Yeah, it looks like there is lots of the dust there. Well, Ukraine already used some of the underwater drones targeting Novorossiysk port. I thought initially that it was this Marichka, but it was something different, something else. How's your weight, Denys? For now, it's stable. I'm not losing it any longer. It's sad. Do you know the USA haven't sent ice to the Winter Olympic Games in Italy? Have sent ice? Doesn't it? You mean ice is just a joke? Yeah, I see. About the submarine, before I saw different pictures. Yeah. Archive video of Kadyrov TikTok. We need some explanation. Archival footage Kadyrovite enthusiastically firing a TikTok of himself shooting into the sky. Wasn't watching his step and fell into the open manhole. Really?
دو تانك قال موسى أي وغينا مات دو تانك أي وغينا مات موسى
Come on. This is hilarious.
أي وغينا مات موسى
The guy who was filming, it's like, you know, this meme with Ronaldo, like with the camera, like this relaxed cameraman that despite what is happening on the screen, just relax and film. He didn't say a thing here. He saw that his friend is going. Oh my god. No. Jeez. If you like rock music, check out Monic Productions. Stumbled over him yesterday. Okay. Damn. That would be painful, yeah. He's playing Mario, yeah. I heard they are sending ICE as security escort. Maybe. I don't know what Americans might do there. I think it's gonna be like in the northern Italy, yeah? Those Olympic Games. Okay, I'll switch off the music. What is this? Oh, this is Ukrainian helis Mi-8, Mi-8, and Mi-24, and probably one more Mi-24. Yeah, really at the low altitude, yeah. Especially this one, like really, really close to the ground. Especially near the bush here. With a bang, cutting the bushes. Well, for helicopter, I think it's easier than for airplane to fly that low. One of the guys was quite high, but this is crazy guy. Isn't that old video? I don't know. It was just published. I haven't seen it. A pair of Mi-8 MTVs accompanied with Mi-24 VS flying ultra low altitude over a snow-covered highway without GPS signals. The pilots choose routes along familiar roads. I also like helicopters. Repeat in live chat. I just quick viewed for the Czechia demonstration, but it is not here. Correct and show this Czechia Maidan from yesterday, please. If we have the news, like I think I showed it on yesterday's stream. Is it still ongoing? Is going to hell, and yes, the mayor of Milan has gone nuts about the USA sending ice to the Winter Olympic Games. Big protests in Italy about it. Oh, Maidan. It was a show of support of president. Yeah, we have Steven. He knows Steve. He knows more. The fun part about helis, you think you know how they work, but they actually don't. Yeah. Then I first went to the State Flight Academy and they explained us how helicopters work. I was surprised that they do not break apart. All of those rotating parts under those loads and everything. Yeah, I was really surprised. This is the Ukrainian armored vehicle, a new one. It is called a prototype of the new Ukrainian vehicle. It's called Mag-Ol. Does it look like an owl? That was transferred for combat testing as part of one of the defense forces unit. Yeah, Ukrainian MRAP Mag-Ol. And it went already for the military test, like active battle tests. Some of the anti-drone protection there, the possibility to put some of the machine gun looks nice. A little bit reminds of Cossack vehicle, maybe because of the similar kind of the light optics. Yeah, looks nice, really nice. Just imagine to have this car for usual needs. How to trust any videos these days? Yeah, there is the problem, but still they're like in 90% of the cases you still may figure out that it's AI or not. Just randomly then we see some strange videos, they may be AI. But if you have the doubts, I guess there will be some of them also AI tools that might help people to find out whether it's AI or not. Right? Oh, yeah. Oh. No, this is the funny joke. Epstein choosing who to invite to his island. Stephen Hawking or Elon. Shit, this is dark. But indeed, Stephen Hawking reportedly was there on the island. I wonder what he've done. I think the island there is also not just for the stuff they did, like this hardcore stuff, but also some of the parties. It's like for everything, for dark stuff and not for so dark stuff. So maybe not everyone who went there, it's like did this stuff. No offensive, but nobody would AI your jacket. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. Would be good for towing your boat. For towing the boat. Just pop in the shops of the Emrap Love. Rather serious support for just politician. The people have the future in mind. Yeah, it's good that they. I like Denys jacket though. Yeah, I like it too. It's like childish, I know, but I like this bright stuff. I don't know, recently I switched to the bright stuff. I like this kind of the vibe. Battle for Toretsk. It seems like Russians have occupied Toretsk. Yeah, Ukraine withdraw the forces finally. Even the gray zone is locked. For Russians, it took 550 days. 550 days. Well, it's less than 2 years. They managed to do it in less than 2 years. The battle for Toretsk. This is crazy. They're propelling like turtles. I think even turtle. Yeah, I think there was the comparison with slime or something, that the slime could be like could cross almost half of Europe by the time Russia occupying Ukraine. Oh, nice comment from Ukrainian foreign minister. 617. It's about FIFA ban that Infantino wants to lift it. 679 Ukrainian girls and boys will never be able to play football. Russia killed them. He means sport. Those who were confirmed to be sport, involved in the sport or played football, and it keeps killing more while moral degenerates. Yeah, Infantino is definitely moral degenerate. Suggests lifting bans despite Russians' failure to end this war. Future generations will view this as a shame reminiscent of the 1936 Olympics. Yeah, here I agree. Cheers, Betsy. The snail, yeah, the snail. Not the slime, but the snail. FIFA today were calling for Russia to be allowed to play. Yeah, we already discussed that shit. They proposed. It's crazy. Absolutely disgraceful what they do. Yeah, today we have less viewers. I don't know why. I will try to change the thumbnail Maybe it's like the thumbnail is not okay for YouTube. I don't know. Or maybe it's the same name of the streams again and again and again. It's definitely hard to tell. Just gonna try to change the. Somehow on YouTube I have more views than on. That was the screenshot. Than on other platforms. I don't know if I should change the thumbnail, but let's change. Sometimes it helps. Hi everyone. What camera do you recommend? Depends on what you need. For blogs, vlogs, this one, Pocket 3, but don't buy it because Pocket 4 is going to be released, I hope, very, very soon. It should be better than Pocket 3, but I really like Pocket 3. If you are geek who wants quality, so those are mirrorless cameras with full frame, or maybe not the full frame. Depends on what you need. But I would recommend to get like camera. If you really follow the quality, this one is also good quality. As for the size, I'm actually surprised with the quality. It's the best camera for the quality and the size, and definitely one of the best cameras. But of course, full frame mirrorless camera is way better. And just I know I type to ChatGPT like what camera is the best for videos, like full frame camera. It gave me several, and I chose Sony FX. Sorry, not FX3. Sorry, Sony Alpha 7S3. It's an old camera, but still it's performing very, very well. Yeah, I'm very satisfied with it. Very, very, very satisfied. Yeah, change the thumbnail. We'll see if it goes okay or not. Those tools will not work for long. What do you mean? Helicopter is aircraft components flying in close formation. Yeah. Mirrorless Sony Alpha 6000 series is what I went with. iPhone 17 Pro adverts look good. I don't like to film on phone. Just taking photos on phone. Is it true that this guy, the creator of Latinos for Trump, Hector Cocho, has been deported? Really? How do we know those news? February the 1st. Fun fact: Cuban activist Hector Cocho was the founder of Latinos for Trump, and he got deported. That's loyalty. Fucked around and found out the idiocy. In return of events that can only be described as the masterclass of stupidity. Cuban activist, a former journalist known for. But this is the note article 1 year ago, right? Found himself in a delightful embrace of ICE custody in Florida. So there were reports that he was detained 1 year ago. Did he spend 1 year in a prison? Now there is the gets even more hilarious in Cuba. In the rare moment, the good sense. Yeah. But those are the new news. He got deported February 1st, January, 3 hours ago. Was detained by ICE and being deported home to Cuba. But those are July 9th. strange. We have old, like, I cannot trust those news sometimes. Damiano Grossi, thank you so much for support. Hi, Denys, I like your videos. In the force background, force helps with the spirit. Thank you so much for watching those. Usually, I don't have lots of views on forest videos, but thank you so much. For supporting the channel also. Could it have happened to a nicer guy? Yeah. I just wonder if he definitely was deported. Then are the platforms you produce videos blocked in Russia? As I understand, YouTube is not fully blocked. I don't know about Spotify. I don't know. Epstein owned 2 islands in the United States, Virgin Islands, Little St. James and Great St. James. He utilized the larger island for more public-facing events such as seminars and specific gatherings, while a smaller island was reserved for private parties and sex. I see, okay. Sending from, greetings to Portugal, Sanif. The weight is what, maybe over 11,000 pounds? What? Strange. Why they refuse? The UK Ministry of Defense has refused to transfer Watchkeeper reconnaissance drones to Ukraine, deciding to dispose of them. Despite the decommissioning of those drones, there are no plans to transfer them to Ukraine. Pollard stressed that UK, together with its partners, will continue to support Kyiv, equipping it as best as possible to protect its sovereign territory and ensure strong position. It will not transfer though. Maybe they're unusable, I don't know. Maybe they're useless already, but I don't know. Looks similar to MQ Reaper, I guess. Maybe they're afraid to share technologies with the Ukrainian side. What do you think? They're afraid that Russia may shut those drones down and get access to technologies. I don't know. Oh, that's the Ukrainian ground drone. That's the machine gun. Jeez. You see, Ukrainian ground drones, they have this cover like this. How to call it? The frame on top, yeah? The frame and something fitted to the frame. The block of cameras. But it's very similar to the Russian drone. Russian drone courier.
Наш дрон-дроїд через О. Власне, бачите на ньому кулемет. І ось такий дрон нещодавно на Запорізькому напрямку взяв у полон 3 російських військовослужбовців.
Yeah, the same drone, she says, captured several of the Russians in Zaporizhia direction, imprisoning them. Yep, the drone wars are here. Looks like 20mm machine gun. Yeah, looks like that. Technology sent by Ukraine cooperation with Portugal. Yeah. Talking about the drones Portugal did, as you saw the news about Portugal going to be the first country with 1 drone ship carrier and launcher. Are you still going to follow the Olympic Games, Denys? No, I don't watch Olympic Games any longer. No. Who the hell is this? This is American Psycho, right? There is the movie American Psycho, and this guy fits exactly to this category. So, like, selfish, narcissist, some sort of the provocative. This guy, clavicular. Fuck. Who would come out with this name? Clavicular. Is it his real name? Like the tongue is bouncing left and right and up and down, pronouncing his stupid name. So his new girlfriend started asking for $10,000 to continue streaming after thinking the stream was muted. He just hires chicks for streams. Hires chicks for streams. It's not a love, it's the economy project.
I can't.
What?
No, I can't, yeah.
Say it.
You just don't want to say it on here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, mute it. Mute it.
Alright,
Is it muted?
I'll put it down too. Do you feel it vibrate? Dump 2 times?
Sure.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know what I don't know
muted.
what I was gonna say. Like I just
Say
You
it.
said you're about to go on the hunt. Just hurry so I can put it back on.
Yeah. What? Say
pay
it.
me. Pay me $10K and I'll do it.
You think you're worth 10K?
I've never done this before.
Bitch, you ain't even worth like $100.
So what? I don't understand this drama at all. Oh yeah, that's the freaking shit happened. Marius Björk Høiby, son of the Norwegian crown princess, arrested for rape. Fuck. Norway. Norwegian police have arrested 29-year-old Marius Björk, son of the crown princess Mette-Marit, on suspicion of 4 rapes. Also, police said Høiby was taken into the custody just 2 days before he was due in court on charges including 38 crimes for counts of rape, domestic violence against former partner, and secretly filming multiple women without consent. He previously claimed he acted under the influence of cocaine and alcohol and has long struggled with drug issues. Shit. His mother, Crown Princess Mette-Marit, is the wife of Norway's here Crown Prince Haakon or Haakon. Haakon is not Høiby's father. So who is his father? Reports also link Mette-Marit to the files connected to the controversial billionaire Jeffrey Epstein. She reportedly stayed in Florida at his Florida residence and interacted with him even after sexual exploitation allegations were made public. Maybe he is the son of Epstein. That's why he is like this. I heard those conspiracy theories. What did she do there in Florida? Interacted with Epstein. Maybe this guy appeared like, huh? Killer is his father, yeah. The world is crazy, yeah, Betsy. Greetings to Canada. Canadian military vet. He's known for Luke Smacks and far right stream. Yeah. Clavicular, yeah. They put who is he nationalist? I think he deserves to be put in prison. Of course, he is the dumb fuck. Crown Prince. Yeah, this guy he even looks like some sort of the psycho, yeah. A little. He could play some sort of the psycho villain in the movie. Here, different dudes, different, but I don't know. Something strange about the guy. Something really, really strange about the guy. All of those royal families, you see, this Prince Andrew and yeah. Yeah, that's a conspiracy theory we have. So, Mary Crown Prince of Norway's son is standing in trial for rape right now in Norway. Could be Jeffrey Epstein's son. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, that's terrible. What, like, elites, they're crazy. Yeah, recently released files, they continue to be scrutinized and they been published still, new files. Like, they're all published, but they're being explained and talked about. Epstein kidnapped minors from around the world. He transported underage girls from Turkey, Czech Republic, and other countries in Asia and elsewhere, many of whom spoke little or no English. It is further alleged that African American females were the only group excluded from his sexual exploitation. Yep, could it be? It could be. And this Norway princess has apologized after newly released DOJ file suggested she had years of email contact with Epstein. The documents reportedly contain nearly 1,000 references to her and show she exchanged numerous emails with Epstein between 2011 and 2014, including friendly and personal messages. Records also indicate she stayed in Palm Beach home in 2013 while he was away. Okay. In that statement, the princess said she had shown poor judgment and deeply regretted the contact experiencing royal family. Like, it doesn't matter whether it's nice Norway, nice UK, nice everything. This elite and the royal families, they're freaking sick. Also, this Prince of Monaco, he was involved in so many scandals. Like this elitist, like the most disgusting part seems to be out there. I mean, the most disgusting part of society. Gunners in Europe love monarchies for absolutely no reason. Yeah, I also don't understand it. Royals have probably been freaks for thousands of years. They just get caught now. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, Phil. Can you imagine how bad the last 3 million documents are? Yeah, and they're still there. They released, I think, half of the documents. They say there are 6 million files. Are you happy, Denys? No, I'm not. I ruined my day today. I don't know why. Like, I woke up, I filmed the video. There were not many news. And I was, like, even now, I'm, like, in some of the foggy mindset. I don't know how to explain it, but I cannot focus. Very strange. It's like I'm up to get sick or something. Yeah, I have the problems with concentration. There is comparison already. Game of Thrones and this situation with Norway. Oh, jeez. Yeah, looks very similar. Stay positive. Yeah, I'm staying positive. It's okay. They said they won't release the rest. Yeah, I also heard that, David. Also heard that they are not planning to release the rest, but strangely, why? Maybe the rest 3 million files, it's all about Donald Trump? 7 hours ago, breaking, United States officials has filed a bombshell complaint accusing Tulsi Gabbard of serious wrongdoing, so explosive and deeply classified that they've triggered months of behind-the-scenes chaos over how or whether Congress should even be allowed to see them, according to the Wall Street Journal. What's going on? Really? Bombshell complaint, Tulsi Gabbard. Have the news around here. Wall Street Journal. There is a whistleblower complaint against Tulsi Gabbard that is so sensitive that it is said to be locked in a safe. And the administration has spent months trying to figure out how to inform Congress. So what is happening? Has alleged wrongdoing by Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard. A whistleblower complaint so highly classified it has sparked months of wrangling over. Said to be locked in a safe. Disclosure on its contents could cause grave damage to national security. Oh, shit. Who would have thought if you hire Russian spy for intelligence job? Oh my God. It's like Ukraine would hire, I don't know, some of the member of parliament of Russia. What a surprise, LOL, yeah. And it's Wall Street Journal is the respected source. Like they are legacy media, but still many people, like if it is already published, it should lead to somewhere. Some people may start talk. Yeah, McDonald cola dance. No, just cola from from the shop. Again, it's sugar-free. It's also caffeine-free. 0 caffeine, 0 sauce, 0 zucker. Yeah. It's interesting about Tulsi. I haven't seen those news. Maybe I should film about it. Tulsi Gabbard did something very bad. And this is so highly classified that it's been locked in a safe. Yeah, Washington Post, Wall Street Journal published it on their page even. Exclusive United States official has alleged wrongdoing by United States spy chief Tulsi Gabbard. Incomplete. I'll repost that one from original. Choo-choo-choo. She was barely voted for her position by Senate. I think with the help of J.D. Vance, she was voted for being the head of the intelligence. They found a check from Putin in her. Yeah. No sugar, but heaps of chemicals instead. Come on. There are lots of the chemicals around. Check out France 24 and Daily Mail. France 24 News has a video about Epstein being KGB. Kindly abstain from using God's name as a swear word. Take in the name of Wayne. If you say, oh my God, make sure... you're adhering to atheist. I don't fucking care, yeah. So I'm using... Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't fucking care. And it's up to you to watch me or not, to like it or dislike it. It's up to you personally. I'm here not to... I respect your religion, but if you are getting assaulted by some... about nothing, it's not my problem. You are free to watch or not to watch. Yeah, we have it from this channel I follow as well, or maybe I just got it in recommendations. The Wall Street Journal reports behind this. Yeah, the same information basically. Fuck. That's nice. Yeah. What our channel say about the possible attack? Umerov, who also is like Umerov is this guy. He said that there could be exchange of the prisoners of war, from what I understood.
Найближчим часом ви почуєте вже певні результати.
So in the coming time, he says you'll hear some of the results of communication of the negotiation group, it seems like.
І це постійна робота, яка ведеться вже.
And this the constant. So probably there could be exchanges of prisoners of war. It's nice. Yeah, Rutte will visit Kyiv tomorrow. We have the news about it. And what else? Peskov. Yeah, you know, Peskov, he is Kremlin spokesman. He said and commented that the meeting with Zelensky is only possible in Moscow. Zelensky already called Putin to come to Kiev if he really wants. And he basically mirrored the proposal. So Russia wants Ukraine to capitulate. That's it. Yeah, Phil, thanks for support. No caffeine good, then you won't dehydrate your body. No sugar, no spike or in your blood sugar. Yeah, Maria. Actually, I like sweets. I like sugar. I like everything sweet, cakes, and everything of that. So, like drinking Cola Zero, it doesn't give me sugar, but I feel like I ate something sweet. And I don't have this feeling of eating something sweet that I wanted, any longer. So for me, cola, it helps a lot, especially when I take some food. And that's it. Tomorrow I'm gonna film the video about Russian ships, oil tankers, and not just oil tankers, because for the last few months, Russian shadow fleet, it suffered a lot. Americans captured the Russian shadow tankers. Ukraine hit Russian shadow tankers. So I want to make a big video about that one. I think Trump is waiting for Zelensky to throw the towel. Yeah, maybe. But he doesn't understand, or that Zelensky or Ukraine, they may endure it, yeah? That Ukraine is not that dependent on United States any longer. So his leverage is, like, he still has the leverage, roughly $6 billion support via PUR program, also other programs for Ukraine, but it is not even close to what it was before under previous administration. So of course Trump may push Ukraine, but there is no leverage. The only leverage for him to force Ukraine for capitulation is probably helping Russia directly with military support, but he will not do it. Yeah, interrupt this. And then has been watching your videos since the start. Thank you for honesty and for no bullshit shit on your cover. True American stand with Ukraine. Thank you, Kale Leahy. Thank you. Greetings to United States. Dennis, did you see Iran's new drone carrier? Ukraine is to build one of these. They're pretty much good targets for, like, Russia will dismantle big ships. Ukraine uses small drones as air carriers, drone boats, and they launch FPV drones from the small drone boats. That's how Ukraine uses that. Big ships will be annihilated. Russia has precise long-range missiles. They may launch those from fighter jets. Maybe try alternating with Coke or coffee for more calm experience. Maybe, Echo. Thumbs down on using the name of the Lord Jesus in the curse word. Okay. Trump lies though. Yeah, he lies. In Russian channels, what they say? Oh yeah, Solovьев say that they want to use nukes in the space to shut down Elon Musk satellites. Okay. Oh, this is funny.
Of the year. Congratulations, Billie Eilish. Wow. That is a Grammy that every artist wants, almost as much as Trump wants Greenland. Which makes sense. I mean, because Epstein's island is gone, he needs a new one to hang out with Bill Clinton. So, I told you it's my last year. What are you going to do about it?
Nice joke. But Donny didn't like it seems like. And he was like, oh, I'm very critical. The Grammy Awards are the worst, virtually unwatchable. CBS is lucky not to have this garbage litter their airwaves any longer. The host, Trevor Noah, whoever he may be, is almost as bad as Jimmy Kimmel. Oh my god. Trump just melts down about any sort of the critics. And the low ratings Academy Awards not said incorrectly about me that Donald Trump and Bill Clinton spent time on Epstein Island. Wrong. Oh shit. It seems like he is old, but his brain never got older than 5 years old. I can speak for Bill, but I have never been to Epstein Island. Nor anywhere close. And this is so funny. And until tonight's false and defamatory statement have never been accused of being there. Trump says he never been accused of being in Epstein Island, except until tonight's false and defamatory statement. Really? Maybe he's just not reading out the news. Not even by the fake news media. Come on, Trump. No, he's a total loser. Better get his facts straight and get them straight fast. It looks like I'll send my lawyers to sue this poor, pathetic, talentless dope of an MC and suing him for plenty bucks. Well, in this case, they might disclose the rest of the Epstein files to really make sure that Donald Trump wasn't there. I mean, those lawyers they might request, because it's the case of defamation or what. Ask little George Slopadopoulos and others how that all worked out. Also ask CBS, get ready now, I'm going to have some fun with you. I'm going to have some fun with you. It's definitely a threat from the felon president of the United States and allegedly a pedophile.
Of the year.
That's crazy. He melts down that much just about the joke. Just about the joke. He's going to sue the Grammy Awards for 10 billion. Yeah. He's just sick person, you know. Americans selected a sick person as the president. It's crazy. Bah. Oh, Hawk, how are you? Sorry, Belate was on Iranian chat. Iranian chat? What is that? This is because India doesn't have an idiot for a leader. Corrupt is negative. I had a trouble just trying to explain about an alcoholic drink. Trump and Epstein, crazy world. Yeah. 25% of Americans. Ah, you mean voted? Really, the votes, yeah? 25%, yeah. The problem that many didn't show up voting for Democrat. Yeah. I don't really care, Republicans or Democrats, but Trump is an idiot. Like, I wouldn't call him even a Republican. How's the 155mm artillery shell situation for Ukraine now? Now it's better. It has to be talked about all of the time that there were critical shortage, but not mentioned in the news now. that the drones have replaced them. Yeah. Yeah, partially it's happened because of the drones. Artillery still works, like they do fantastic job, but not as much as drones now. Everything changed. The shortage was in 2023, 2024. In 2025, I haven't heard about this shortage really. Please make video about pros and cons of living in Switzerland. I don't know. I'm not a Swiss guy, so I'm not. Maybe from my own perspective as immigrant, temporary immigrant, I may tell something. That's because Kamala Harris was a joke too, but Trump, yeah, Kamala Harris was also a terrible choice, but Trump is worse than Kamala, of course. Oh, Devil Wears Prada. I watched that first movie and my wife likes it. Now we have the trailer for the other one.
Podium.
I think it's like in Ukrainian.
Що знову звела?
Yeah, it's in Ukrainian. And the quality here is the same actress. Nice. It's good. Like the first movie was alright. Yeah, Devil Wears Prada. What movie you like, Dennis, and what language you watch movie? Usually it's English. And I don't know what I watch. Once I don't have time for anything. Some blockbuster popular shit. I would go to watch Melania. It's really interesting for me, and I would record the video about it. Like my impression on Melania movie, really like with some of the spoilers. But it seems like we don't have Melania in our theaters here. It seems like. But again, this kind of the movie, it's B-rate movie. They usually straight away go for, or went for VHS back in the time. With Mark Dacascos or guys like that, you know, those action guys. B-rate. Do you get Ukrainian subs? No. I would prefer to watch in the original if it is English. Melania movie watch. We may have it on Amazon Prime, yeah or no? It looks like you're in winter tour and this page for users in USA. Fuck. Melania, January 30th. Buy tickets, watch trailer review. That's it? 1 hour 40 minutes. Is that it? No results? Why? IMDb. Come on. Refresh page. Why don't we have the results of the rating? Yeah, here we have it. 1.3 out of 10. But I need to watch sometimes. Melania showtimes. Melania watch, maybe watch where to watch. Melania, which will stream on Prime Video following its theatrical run, was released globally shortly before its debut. So can we watch it on Amazon Prime? I'll try to connect to Amazon Prime. I think it will be released there, if not yet released. I need to enter code. Fuck. Okay, I'm logging into the Prime. Somehow I don't have this code. Come on. Maybe it went to the spam folder. No. All folder. I haven't received the code. Like what? I received it on my phone. My phone is connected to Amazon. I wonder if she's there. Do not require call on this browser. Welcome to Prime Video singing. So it's very strange. Okay, that's the Prime Video. Awesome. We have so much stuff here. And I want to search for Mila. Oh, Melania is here. Yay! We can watch it or what? Milan Trump. Dieses obstrukte Objekt der Nacht ist Melania Trump nur Objekt der Begierde und Spielball das. Okay. We have Melania. But you don't see it because Prime Video, like if I'm streaming, it's blocking. Actually, there is. I can show you what is happening. Like there is, so I can watch this movie. I can make a review. Yeah. So this is the screen, like real screen. So something's happening, but you don't see it because those platforms they block the screen. Yeah. Sadly. If I go back, yeah, but we have it, looks like. 58 minutes. Is it the same one? Melania Trump, or no? I think it's just, it's 2020, fuck. They already had the Melania movie. It's the second one that was released, so it's an old movie. It's an old one. She already had her movie, like what? But what's about... Okay, so... Yeah. Oh, Blade Runner we have. It's the classical one, Blade Runner. Nice. If you can't sleep, Denys, go watch the movie Melania. Yeah. New Melania movie is 104 minutes long, but I couldn't find it really, so it's just in the theaters for now. The Wrecking Crew sounds like a more accurate title for the Trump documentary. Yeah. It's a documentary. I just don't understand why they made documentary about no one, really. Like First Lady, okay, but what did she do? Like, saved someone. I would suggest to make documentary like that with such a budget about Princess Diana, for example. Yeah, she is really, really interesting. But Melania, why is she interesting? I don't know. That's why we have those photos. It's Tulsi Gabbard here. She is calling to Putin. New York Times. Trump had unusual call with FBI agents after elections center search. The phone conversation was arranged by the director of the National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, who met with the agents a day after the research. For the reasons remain unclear. I think that Trump tried to weaponize Tulsi Gabbard for some of the investigations about so-called rigged elections of 2020. Read the Epstein files for the real documentary Donald and Melania met on his plane. Yeah, could be like that. Could be like that easily.
Posted this on Truth Social. Not only wasn't I friendly with Jeffrey Epstein, but based upon information that has just been released by the Department of Justice, Epstein and a sleazebag lying author named Michael Wolff conspired in order to damage me and or my presidency. The party that told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears, it was their final, most essential command.
Yeah. It's not only I wasn't afraid of Epstein. Yeah. It's like everybody knows that they were, well, not the friends, maybe, not the friends who would die for each other, but they were kind of the good mates and business partners, I would say. Depends on, what meaning you put in the word friendship, right? Dipshudoni kept giving the Wolfie interviews, yeah. Melania is wondering, did Trump really was there then that thing happened about that pregnant young woman? I don't know. Ukraine has designated Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps as a terror organization, officially. Interesting. Maybe because the European Union did the same 1 day ago. I just heard Melania was in a Playboy. Is it true? Let's check. I don't know about her. Was Melania in a Playboy? Melania Trump did not pose for Playboy magazine. However, she appeared in 1996 nude photo shoot for non-de-facto French men magazine Max before meeting Donald Trump. These photos are taken by Alexandre Deval. Gained attention during 2016 presidential campaign. Magazine photos featured French so like it's different name, but the idea is the same. Can I show you those photos? She was quite nice when she was young. I mean, was she nice? Can we call her nice? I'll try to like use my censorship a little just in case. Yeah, like that. Maybe I made it even worse with my censorship. Actually, it's not that much out here shown. Yeah. This is interesting. Some jewelry, pistol. Maybe that one I cannot show. In the cockpit, come on. Yeah, so that's the journal. Yeah. Where she was. So not the Playboy, but it's the same, I would say. Whoop whoop, yeah. The latest poll in Hungary, it's interesting. The latest poll in Hungary shows that the pro-European opposition party TISA, led by Peter Magyar, is confidently leading with 48% against 40% for Orban Fidesz party, while 63% of Hungarians believe the country is heading in the wrong direction. This represents the biggest threat to Orban since in his 16 years in power, ahead of the April 12th elections. Very soon, by the way. Very soon. I hope we're gonna get rid of Orban. I mean, Hungarians first of all, but we are also gonna get rid of Orban in the news because he's freaking fuck. Orban is going to get kicked to the curb, hopefully. He now accuses Ukraine of interfering elections even few months before elections, so maybe he'll try to, I don't know, to make a Trump strategy working. Her movie title actually make fuck get green card. Don't forget Fico. Fico is he's less not frightening. He's less intimidating, let's say, compared to Orban. You cannot compare those. Orban, but it's like open Russian answered. Fico is like here and there, not always. Fico is very dependent and he knows that. Major retailer Green, MAGA was all a lie. Really? Did she say that? The heel. Major retailer Green, MAGA was all a lie. No way. Major retailer Green has had with Trump selling out MAGA Putin American what?
What happened with MAGA and who's influencing Trump, do you think?
Well, I thought MAGA to me was about make America great again. There's only one country in that phrase, America. I was a true believer, absolutely bottom line true believer. America first. I was like, heck yeah. Our tax dollars shouldn't go to any other foreign country, no foreign cause, regime change. Who cares? Iran's got 93 million people in their country. If they want to overthrow their government, take 93 million people and go do it. Like, I could care less about Iran. I don't care about Israel. I don't care about Ukraine and Russia and China. I don't care about Venezuela. I don't care about any of them. I care about America. I care about our problems. I care about the fact that my kids who are Gen Z will never be able to afford life. That whole generation, they probably won't be able to buy a house. They can't afford health insurance. They can't afford car insurance.
Well, the thing that America, if it shrinks down to itself, it like the other players will replace it. So they'll have to possess their force. It's like logical, and interest of America is out there. That's why it has this economy. Yeah, it's all interconnected. Major Retailer Green. You cannot like get rid of foreign influence of your country and concentrate just on internal issues, because everything is freaking interconnected. And if you just go like what they did, yeah, with this USA ID, China is replacing this program, yeah, with the actual direct talks with the countries. Like, if you want, we can replace it, yeah, but you should do what we will tell you. That's why China boosts its influence in Africa. Russia is also like expanding influence on some of the countries. Like you see, they have Trump, but we are more predicted. But for Russia, it's like here and there. Mostly it's China, India. They have very good deals, and they may say, America, you're not that important. We're going to introduce our reserve currency. And Xi Jinping is also calling about it, that Chinese currency should be the reserve one. So, and you'll have less economy. She looks like a sex doll. Oh my God, I would never purchase that one. I mean, looking like this.
Most of their jobs are going to be replaced by AI. Like, that's the stuff I care about. But after we won the election in 2024, a few months in, and MAGA started turning into MIGA. And it started turning into whatever country Donald Trump said it was about. And here we're sitting here today, and you and I are having a discussion, and the president put out on his Truth Social yesterday that he's got a giant fleet going over to Iran because of the protesters over there. Well, I'm sorry, we've got civil war practically breaking out in Minnesota. Can we not care about that, and care about the fraud, and care about all
Epstein files. Will he mention Epstein files here?
these issues here in America? So, no, MAGA is, I think people are realizing it was all a lie. It was a big lie for the people. What MAGA is really serving is, in this administration, who they're serving is their big donors, the big donors.
Oh my God, that's the nice downfall of MAGA. Miami High. Have you paid Dandy? What? I heard the Venezuela MSO was about keep the United States dollar the primary currency. Yeah, maybe. Not like we couldn't predict this March. Yeah.
Donated all the money and continue to donate to the president's PACs and donate to the 250th anniversary, and are donating to the big ballroom. And if they're donating to all these things, those are the people that get the special favors. They get the government contracts. They get the pardons, or somebody they love, or one of their friends gets a pardon. And it's the foreign countries that are running the show here. It's the major big corporations and what is best for the world. That's really what MAGA is. That's the results. That's what we're seeing after one full year of MAGA. We are seeing war on behalf of Israel. We are seeing the people in Gaza, innocent people in Gaza, hundreds of thousands of them completely murdered so that they can build some new real estate development and money can pour in and everybody can get rich there in the new Gaza. And we're seeing a whole plan play out, which is really a new world order. It's a new way of doing business. And that's it's kind of like the Scooby-Doo meme where, you know, they pull the mask off the bad guy.
Yeah, I know that
Well, the mask
meme.
is being pulled off, and the Make America Great Again isn't really about America or the American people. It's not about the American people.
Oh shit! Yeah, who would have thought that she would say like that even a few months ago? Yeah, but now she's saying MAGA is falling apart. Really, jeez. You're making some big deals with China and UK now. Yeah, major is becoming a problem. Maybe someone has to do something. Yeah, maybe. Oh, 184 viewers. I will not stop stream now because I was up to. But no. We are at the peak now. Is there any news from Iran, Denys? Puh. It seems like it's kind of calm. From Iran. Really, it was really calm. I haven't heard any. I usually follow Austin Defender. They're changed, by the way. Before they were Delulu, now they're changed completely. Austin Defender. Maybe they changed even with their management or what. Oh yeah, they also write about Tulsi Gabbard has been accused of wrongdoing. Special envoy Witko and Trump's son-in-law Kushner are expected to meet in Istanbul with Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi alongside representatives from several Arab and Muslim countries to discuss possible new nuclear deal between Iran and the United States, according to two sources with knowledge and United States officials who spoke to Axios. Those guys, they're like this Biba and Boba. I don't know. They're elsewhere. Deal about Ukraine, deal about... I saw Witkov here in Davos, I mean, personally. He's like this cat Basilio, you know, this mafiosi. Oh, jeez. They try to resolve everything to make it a business deal. What do people write about here? This would be epic betrayal to 40,000 dead Iranians. He encouraged to protest and he had their back. Yeah. MCV 022, thank you and greetings to Canada. Thanks for support of the channel. Iranian patriots, keep protesting. Take over your institutions. Save the names of the killer. They will pay big price. I have canceled all meetings with Iranian officials and now they have the meetings with Iranian officials. Until the senseless killing of protesters stops. What a fucking hypocrisy. Help is on its way. Miga. He's so like he just betrayed all of those protesters. Iran is looking at freedom perhaps like never before. The United States stands ready to help. Where is your help, Donny? Donny. What else here? Iran shoots and violently kills peaceful protesters, which is their custom of the United States. America will come to their rescue. We're all locked and loaded, and ready to go, but still not there. I'm not calling for like the full-scale military operation like it was in Iraq, for example, but they could perform some strikes on particular generals as they did the last year. Yeah. MCV 022, welcome to thanks. Thank you so much. Trump shut his pants again. Yeah. He just tacos every time. All the name of money in Israel. They had to clear out Oval Office. I shooters names, public Hispanic name. This is crazy. He said, I'll help you, and yeah, help is on the way. I really hope dealing with the mullah regime is just part of some strategic bluff. And that's the promise attack. But now they want to make a deal with the same freaking regime. They just, 40,000 kills. Who cares? Who cares? Who is Kushner? Why is he everywhere? And Vitkov, who is freaking Vitkov also? Who elected this guy? Seriously. And Vitkov, the same freaking shit. He has a table everywhere. Who do these two losers have any role? Any of this? Where are you? Rubio. Rubio is... yeah. So it's Obama just with some drama. Obama hadn't started the war in Iraq. Every deal is a bad deal without regime change. Absolutely. Those guys and Stephen Miller are the greatest threats to humanity. Kushner and Vitkov are using this administration to steal all of our futures. Trump is just a fall guy. This is a real targets. Yeah. You haven't been hearing about nuclear deal for like 10 years now. So the same shit. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian has ordered that Iran immediately enter into nuclear talks and further negotiations with the United States in order to reduce tensions in the Middle East, according to reports from the Iran State Fars Agency. Update: both Fars and Tasmin Agency, the regional sources of the Post, have since deleted their articles on this. So nice that we have correction. Trump, Steve Wotkov, is expected to arrive in Israel tomorrow for a meeting with Prime Minister Netanyahu and Chief of General Staff. Yeah. Nice channel, yeah. They're good channel. Marcos Snowman Rubio. Yeah, they put him Rubio AI. If I Google Rubio meme, what would I have? Yeah, they put the guy in different suits. Rubio memes, almost believable. Yeah. Marco finding out he is now in charge of the snow removal in the United States. Marco find out he is Vance's new nanny. Oh, this photo is crazy. I mean, the guy who took this photo, this photographer, and who told, like, okay, we better stay there, just look at this lamp. I guess the guy really hated Rubio. This is so miserable. And this is art, yeah? The photographer, he knew what he was doing. Absolutely. Such miserable photo to show a person that, like, unimportant. Even this lamp looks more important than Rubio here. And the door, I understand that in the White House there are big doors, but he's such a small guy. He's this pose and everything, and he's in the corner of the room, and oh my God. So miserable photo. This is epic. Like, this should deserve some of the prize of photography, I would say. Yeah. for this composition. It's really unique. I never seen that some official could be photographed like this, like in showing a real miserability or humiliation, of this guy. Yeah, it's not humiliation of the photographer, but the room itself is huge, and this is like a miserable guy there. Nice. Best Rubio meme so far. Plays Melania. Or what? Yeah, not many memes, just maybe his photo. Mark Rubio finding out there is a penguin. Yeah, they posted the meme with the penguin, but penguins, they do not habitate in Greenland, so Marco has to make a penguin's job. Yeah, Rubio meme, like not too much about it. Maybe I should have Googled Rubio costume or something like that. I wonder if today Russia may launch the attack on Ukraine. Yeah, nothing published so far. No information about the strike, but we got the information that Russia loaded their strategic aviation. But then they might use those. It's hard to say. So far, our channels, they do not specify the possible attack, but it could be very briefly. Yeah, I hope that there will be a prison exchange. Prisoners of war could be exchanged. Oh, Russia launched already. Yeah, they launched the drones. They're flying towards Kiev. Maybe after the drones will fly, they're gonna launch some of the missiles. So it's again like they renewed the strike. So no longer ceasefire. That's bad. Spider-Man 2.0 soon, hopefully, to reduce more Air Force. What? Yeah, blown up ignition. Can we send Trump and Rubio to live in Greenland? Marco, yeah. I think he has 4 of the official positions, Marco Rubio, in the White House administration. I think those are 4 positions officially. All right, guys. I'm gonna end it now. Thanks for watching me. I'm gonna just record one more update today because the first update is not performing well. So maybe I should be more interactive or tell about more interesting news that we already have. Maybe. Anyways, what should I do? I just should film videos. Yeah. Just continue. So thank you so much for being with me today. And stay awesome. I'm gonna see you tomorrow because every day you're gonna stream at 8 p.m. Yeah, local Berlin time. Evening for Europe, daytime for United States. So, yeah, see you guys. Thanks for the comments. Sorry if I say something wrong. Because it's me, I say what I think. Ciao, guys. Bye-bye.